Hey everybody, my name is Samuelsson, and today I'm going to speak to one of my favorite people, Venus Williams. So it's going to be very exciting. We're going to talk about food, we're going to talk about music, we're going to talk a little bit, of course, about tennis, but we're also here to celebrate a wonderful book that she put out called Come to Win. So when you cook, when you have that special guy come over, right? When you, as we know,
When
like,
I cook
when you
for
cook,
someone else?
yeah, you gotta cook for someone
For
else.
a guy?
Yeah. Okay. When you have that party, that that special
Okay.
party down in Florida, right? So you gotta cook a steak, a skirt steak. This is a good cut. You grill it. Very simple. This takes about 8 minutes, and then you let it rest. That's the key. You don't want to slice it right away because then you're gonna get blood all on the cutting board. It's not gonna be juicy.
How long do you let it rest?
I would say this could rest about 7 or 8 minutes. Same
It's
amount of time.
perfectly medium, too.
Yeah. And then the rice, good, healthy, but we put a little bit of, food is also about texture, right? Experience different things, different textures. So the rice is nicely moist, and then we add in cucumber and jicama and a little bit of radishes, then you get different textures. And then watercress, cilantro on top, avocado.
I love
Little bit
cilantro.
like- you're in California a lot, so it's like a little bit California inspired. So that's the Venus steak. You didn't know you had a steak.
This is Venus steak?
Yeah, today is Venus steak.
Oh!
Have you had Ethiopian food?
No, I haven't.
Well,
I need to, though.
yes. Ethiopian food you eat on a big pancake. It's called injera. You eat with your hand, right? So it's a soft sourdough bread. It's called injera. And then there's different stews that you put in the middle. And then you sort of dip and you feed each other. It's very sensual. It's very nice. It's beautiful. There's spices. There's a spice blend called
Wow.
berbere chili. Do you like spicy food or not?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, you travel, so you probably have had food from all over taste. Where's the hardest country when you go and play in, is it in India or is it when you're in the Far East? Where do you have had?
Nowhere really, because they have food on site. So they make it easy for you, to be honest.
Good. Good.
But sometimes I'm afraid to try too much of a different thing
Yeah.
because if I
You
get sick,
you
I can't play.
Yeah.
So I never get to go on a real food
Yeah.
adventure in like a
Yeah.
really exotic place.
All right, it's a big day, the day before Wimbledon, the final. So what are you eating?
Before the Wimbledon final, I'm trying to find that balance of carbohydrates and protein. So that's really what it's about. And before that, I eat 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And especially the night before, I try to do carbohydrate loading with protein and carbohydrates.
So do you have a coach telling you then, okay, you know what, you got to eat this, or do you sort of go by now? But this time you probably know yourself.
Yeah,
right?
by this time I do. I learned a lot early on
Yeah.
playing, how to fuel myself the best,
Yeah.
and even right down to what to eat after the match or even during the match, and how to hydrate. All those things are really important. So it's a formula to it.
When are you going to design a restaurant? You have to design a restaurant. You're a designer.
Yes.
You have your design company, so the coolest thing you can do is to design a restaurant.
Exactly. Mostly I've done residential.
Yeah.
But in the last 6 months, I've been trying to make a transition to also starting to do commercial.
Oh, cool.
So that's definitely on my
That would
list.
be hot. All right, so we're going to get a Venus
Yes.
designed restaurant. I think we can hook that up,
I
right?
think so. Could it
But
be your restaurant?
It could
though?
be. It could be.
Okay.
But I mean, this is really in a residential era right now, and we work here and we come in and out of the space. So what do
Yes.
we need to do different here? What if Venus would come in with a touch? What would the touch be?
I
in this
actually
place?
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It feels really open.
Yeah.
The place has a lot of texture and it has a lot of variety, and
Yeah.
it feels relaxed, and it looks like there's a lot of thought went into it, like pieces that are actually that you like
Yes,
or your partner
absolutely,
likes.
yes.
That means something to him. And
That's good.
I like the tile on the wall. It feels.
Nice. So we get okay there. That's
It did
check.
excellent.
That's
I have
good.
and I love this island. You
It's
can tell
nice,
it's
right?
a conversation, and that he loves to cook, and that everything surrounds here.
Yes,
So
it's
the
about
focus
food.
of the room is here.
Yeah. When you were growing up, you must have had a lot. I mean, you guys worked out a lot. So what was the typical dinner at the Williamses circa 1991?
Gosh, 1990, we're taking us that far
Yeah,
back.
whatever, 90, whatever, like 95, whatever.
Oh, gosh,
What was that? What was served? What was your mom cooking?
There were 5 of us.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of people to feed,
Yeah.
and you can't really get too involved in what one kid wants. It's got to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's got to fit all 5 people. So
Yeah.
that special dish was chicken and rice.
Chicken and
Followed
rice.
by beans
Yeah.
or chili.
But did you guys grill it? Maybe your dad did. Maybe it wasn't your
I
mother.
think it was oven baked. I
Oven
was
baked.
low on the totem pole. It was
Yeah, you're-
fourth, so I had no say.
No
I
say.
didn't cook. So I just ate it.
Yeah, you just ate it.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite thing growing up besides? Okay, that's on the savory tip. On the sweet tooth, do you have a sweet tooth?
A terrible one.
Oh,
Like
here,
that's
secret. Here it
yes,
comes.
that's my first love is
Yeah.
sweets and that candy aisle.
Okay, good,
Yes.
good. Do you bake?
Bake?
Yeah.
I have. I used to.
Ooh, okay, so Venus, it's like it's Valentine's Day.
You're
It's like-
romantic,
No,
aren't
no,
you?
no, no,
I
no,
can
it's
tell.
Valentine's Day. You're not playing. I got 2 hours over. So what are you baking then? What's happening then? What Venus is baking?
Gosh,
I might have to send you a recipe otherwise.
maybe a pie.
Okay. Good.
I love cherry pie.
That's good.
So it'd
That's
have to
sweet.
be that. Maybe a cherry pie with some chocolate in it too.
Yeah,
Or on top, or a
that's
tart
good.
of
Has to be a
some
little bit
type.
chocolate.
Yeah, it
That's
has
good.
to be.
That's good. So beside design and beside tennis, what is the other things that you love to do?
Well, obviously I'm an athlete. I love sports. So recently we got involved with the Dolphins.
I saw that.
So it was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's just there are things that happen in your career. Okay, you win tournaments, you go to the Olympics, but then like this is another thing you don't
What do
even
you mean you
dream
go to the
about.
Olympics? Everybody don't go to the
Oh.
Olympics. That's a big deal.
I'm
Oh, you go to the
sorry.
Olympics? Yeah,
But
that's
those,
and you
those
won
are
the
like
Olympics.
those
Don't
are
you-
like the highest
Yes.
points. So like I never dreamed about going to the Olympics, and
Yeah,
then to
yeah,
go
yeah,
is like
yeah.
wow. So to
Yeah.
be a part of an NFL team is like I didn't dream of that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
those kind of things happen, it's like it's more than amazing.
And putting a book out. That's pretty amazing.
Yes, putting a book
Inspirational.
out with you in it, and
Yeah.
everyone that I talk to loves yours, loves your
thank you.
story. So it's really touching. It touches you in a place that is that you relate to. So everyone's liked it so far. So
Thank
far, I
you.
think you're the favorite.
Thank you very much. What's in your iPod right now? What music do you listen to?
I listen to everything, hip hop,
Yeah,
80s music.
nice. I
Rock.
like that too. What
Yeah.
80s? What do you listen to? 80s?
Right now, the craziest song I'm listening
Yeah.
to is Thompson Twins, If You Were Here.
Yeah, that is 80s.
And Howard Jones, What Is Love?
Very
like
80s.
super 80s. I love the synths. I
Yeah.
love Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Love
Cool.
New Edition, all that 80s
Yeah,
stuff.
retro. That's cool.
Yeah, David Bowie.
A little bit of 80s. What's your favorite city? I want to know your favorite city in the world. You travel all
Yeah.
over, right?
Yes.
So if you got to pick, it got to be London for you, right? No.
Well, I would say Rome, actually.
Rome?
I
Oh,
love
nice.
Rome.
It's
It's
beautiful.
just when the sun shines there, it just seems like anything's possible.
Yeah.
But lately, I've been kind of moving back to the States, just like
Okay.
I'm liking
And
it
what
here
city?
now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You travel, so you.
Traveling, so I travel so much that most people want to go on vacation. I just want to come
wanna stay
home.
I'm just
I
saying.
want to have no luggage. I
Yeah.
don't want to see it. I don't want to see baggage claim.
Yeah.
I want to see any of that stuff.
Luxury is just be home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the new sense of luxury is to stay home.
For us.
Well, next time you come to New York, it's probably going to be around the U.S. Open.
Yes.
And I just have this gut feeling that you're going to win it. So when you win and we celebrate and it's Monday, you like sort of party it out. What's going to be on the Venus Williams dinner when she won the U.S. Open? What do you like to eat when you won a big tournament?
When I win a big tournament, I go to McDonald's.
You go to McDonald's?
It's so special though. You go, you have the cheeseburger.
That's good.
You get in Europe sometimes they still have the fried pie.
Okay,
so
good.
I'm sorry I didn't have anything classy. and
No, that's
sophisticated.
classy. Hey, it's like when you win the U.S. Open, you should eat at the McDonald's.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do, good. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you
luck.
so much.
All right.